Ah man, it feels good to be back behind the camera, fanboys and fangirls. It feels great to be making videos again. And what better subject to get back onto the grind than the one video I said that I was going to stop making, but what the heck, may as well try to grab some viewers in the process. We're gonna talk about the Apple September event and also some new rumors and news coming out about the USB-C AirPods and also the AirPods Max. Alrighty, the first story, the main story of the day, the September event. Now, what could there possibly be left to say? We are a few days away from this. We are a few days away from the event. So what else is there really to talk about? I've already said everything there is to be said about this event, and there really is not much left to talk about. Well, there kinda is. You see, there are still some news circulating around talking about the September event, and one of the biggest news coming out is, of course, the iPhone 15s and 15 Pro color choices. Now, there was a recent rumor of some dummy models that were coming out for case manufacturers, which they use to model their cases and to give a better visual representation of what the phone is going to be like in dimension. And we can clearly see in these images that the iPhone 15 and 15 Plus colors are going to be a lot different than the previous generation colors. Now, this could be either one of two things. Because it is adopting a brand new design, it will also be gearing more towards more people trying to switch them over. Or it could just be a marketing tactic to say, you know what, we're not gonna make these as colorful and bright as we did the last ones, but we're gonna make them semi-pro. Well, I guess that works either way. But the color chop options are still nice, vibrant, I would guess you could say, and they do have a nice distinction to them. Now, there was a report saying that the 15s are gonna have the frosted glass back, similar to the Pros. It seems like everybody wants the frosted glass back. Me personally, I really do not care. But on the plus side, you will also have the option to remove the back glass panel. We've known about this for a while, but that it will now be available across all of the iPhones, so repairability is going to be a huge plus. Then if we take a look at the 15 Pro and Pro Max, and now apparently there's a rumor going around saying that there's going to be an Ultra model, but we'll wait and see when that ever happens. But in regards to the iPhone 15 Pro, this is where we get a dummy model. Apparently it was saying it was coming from Foxconn, but I don't really believe that. But I do believe it could just be a dummy model. It could just be probably, again, another one of those things where case manufacturers do it because we don't really know what this is. But we do see that this is one of the few colors that is going to be in the Pro lineup, and it is the titanium silver. Now, the titanium silver is essentially just the titanium without any coloring, and the glass is gonna match what the color of the titanium borders are gonna be. And I gotta be honest with you, I do like the blue color. I think the blue is probably going to be my choice of pick, but I will not lie, that titanium color is very clean. I will have to make a decision ultimately, and I think this year I will probably get a new iPhone again because I am not staying with anything Lightning related, so I am not staying whatsoever with Lightning. All I have to say on this though, the color options look very good. I think that that is a very, very good thing. And also reportedly, and it's slowly been confirmed, it seems that the cables in the box are also going to undergo a brand new transformation. We are going to get USB-C to USB-C, but the cables are reportedly going to be braided. Now, we know that Apple has been shipping braided cables in the past. They've done it with their accessories like the Magic Trackpad and also a few Mac accessories. And also they've also shipped Apple Watch braided cables for the Apple Watch Ultra. So now, seeing as the braided cable is going to make its way to the entire lineup, I really like the fact that Apple is putting the quality in the cables, because if you know anything about Apple cables, they are terrible. But I have had a braided Apple cable for over a year now, and it has been in very, very good condition. So I can confidently say that that is going to be a very good choice, especially for people that want a good charger out of the box. So you can save some money from the third-party market. But again, needless to say, the iPhone 15's lineup is looking to be a little bit shape up better here. I guess you could say that's really all there is to talk about. Other than that, I feel like I'm just draining more blood out of the milk because, you know, the event is literally coming up and I'm still talking about it. So this will really be the last thing I ever talk about. This is the last thing I'm gonna talk about. I promise you guys, the next video I make will not be about the September event. The next time I talk about it will be after the event. So I will give a breakdown, a review, and then we'll talk all about that after the event is over.
And now a word from our sponsor.
Now, keeping up with something new, sort of, let's talk about the USB-C AirPods. Now, we do know that Apple is transfiguring a lot of, or what did I just say? Transfiguring? Where am I coming up with my own language at this point? They are transforming the lineup into USB-C. That's better. And apparently, it seems that the USB-C AirPods are reportedly going to be scheduled not only for the event, but that they will also be ready alongside the iPhones. However, though, there are several reports suggesting that other AirPod models, like the standard AirPods and others, will not be getting USB-C until next year, specifically the AirPods Max. Now, the AirPods Max, we've already known that that was going to get it last because that's going to undergo a nice refresh. It's going to get a new redesign, not in the design department, but more of the interior with a better sound, better battery, and also USB-C will make its way. That's how we're going to get lossless audio with AirPods Max. But it does bring the question, you know, if Apple is going to segue from Lightning to USB-C, how long is the transition period going to be? Now, the AirPods, of course, have MagSafe wireless charging, so you don't have to worry about it if you have a pair of Lightning-cased AirPods. You could just use your MagSafe charger if you're going to use it. But if you want the USB-C availability, it does also raise another question. Will Apple have a trade-in program where you can trade in your old AirPods case for a new one with USB-C at a reduced cost, maybe like something around like the $29 price point? I don't know. I'm just assuming because there are a lot of people that are going to want to get on board with this. It depends on what models you have. It depends on how it's done and how Apple's going to rule this program out, because this is like what they did with the 30-pin connector, but the difference is that Lightning was pretty good at the time, but now it sucks and USB-C is everywhere. So how long is Apple going to keep this transition? So I will update you guys if we hear more about the USB-C transitions for not just AirPods, but for anything in the Apple lineup, including some of their accessories. And if you have any questions or concerns, write them down in the comments and I will definitely try to update as soon as possible. And that's it for today's episode of Technoid. Guys, it is great to be back. It is absolutely a pleasure to be back behind the camera. It is great to talk again to all of you. I missed all of you. It's been a long time. You know, the last few months have been so bad for me, but things have only been getting better. I've been feeling a lot better. And guys, we are into a new chapter, a new saga, and I am excited for it. And I really want to thank all of you for taking your time and taking the appreciation you have given me throughout the entire day and throughout my entire YouTube career. Thank you guys for being there as always, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Take care, stay safe, and peace.